in March just unanimously passed a Judiciary Committee vote and is moving forward. So can you explain what the Earn It Act is and what your thoughts are on that?
Sure. So, and this is, as you say, the challenging part of getting something that can be pretty technical and making it more accessible. But basically, this is a piece of legislation with a pretty good goal, right? The goal of legislation is to deal with child exploitative material online, so child porn or predators or other stuff in that area. The problem is it goes around that not by directly going after those that are doing this behavior, but on the platforms where they may sometimes interact.
Also a bad name.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense. You can't really link Earn It to protecting from child porn. They should have called it like the Epstein.
The Burn It Act or something.
Yeah,
Right.
it sounds like someone fell in love with
Right.
that name on a different act that didn't stick there, and then they tried to stick it on this one. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
Reason for the naming?
But you know what's a great name for an
Earn It.
act is Earn It. Well, Jeff, it doesn't really apply here.
But we're trying to get rid of child porn, Jeff.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but I already made these shirts.
Lindsay in this situation. Is it
I'm
Lindsey Graham?
sorry, Lindsey Graham. Yeah, he's been trying to sell Earn It for years.
Well, so the way that the name actually comes into it is that there's currently like the legal structure surrounding social media, and I'm simplifying it here, is basically when you do something like you write something defamatory on your Facebook or your Twitter.
Yeah.
The person that's being defamed should sue you, not Facebook or Twitter, because that's your speech, really, not theirs.
Sure.
Now, there's a couple of exemptions to this, but the idea is that this is, something that allows social media to exist. If every time someone broke the law using those companies, and you could sue Facebook instead of suing the person, you're not going to be able to run a company for very long. It's basically threatening tech companies that unless you take down more or deal with child porn differently, we're going to take away this structure. We always argue that that's firstly not very fair, because these companies send a huge amount of stuff to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Basically, when they see this kind of content, they send it to this agency or this organization. Sorry, they're not an agency. And they package it all together. So say maybe there's one image floating around a few different websites. Those websites report it to this organization. They package it up into this bundle and send it to the FBI and to law enforcement to go after these people.
Okay.
So that's the way it works right now. They want it to be basically conditioned a little bit more on this Section 230 thing. Now, the issue with the encryption stuff, and I'll try and avoid the legal issue, like the legal language to fully explain that, but effectively, they also wanted, or were originally wanting to find a way to end end-to-end encryption, because law enforcement always argues, well, that means we can easily get access to
They're
stuff.
basically destroying Apple's whole business model.